Hey guys, welcome to the California Mercantile page. If you're new here, my name is Sherilyn and I'm the mom and the owner behind this homeschool project that I started with my sons as a means of selling my art while teaching them all sorts of stuff from small business management, time management, to social media management, to power tool usage and woodworking. And actually, while they've been learning all those things, I've been learning quite a bit about those things too, right alongside of them. And we use everything from the internet to YouTube to coaches and mentors to a lot of trial and error. I wanted to take a few minutes today because I wanted to reach out to families who are experiencing distance learning or school from home for the very first time within the last week or two. See, it's been over the course of several years that the way that we learn from home has evolved and changed through a lot of trial and error and through a lot of encouragement and accountability and motivation from, again, coaches, mentors, prior families who've homeschooled before us, public school teachers, all sorts of people have added to what we do now. For a lot of you that are doing this for the very first time, you've been doing it for about a week. You're a rock star. You're walking through this thing with your kids that is unprecedented. Many of us have never seen anything like this in our entire lifetimes, and your kids are probably a little bit scared, probably a little bit anxious, probably missing their friends, probably bored, probably making messes at home, probably driving you insane. You're awesome. That's completely different than the homeschool that I'm familiar with. And by the way, families that homeschool are missing our friends too. We're missing our coaches and mentors as well. This isn't normal homeschool. What you're experiencing isn't normal homeschool. And what I wanted to do was just talk to you for a minute about taking care of yourself, making sure that you are not pouring from an empty cup, making sure that you are not being hard on yourself, or that you're not telling yourself that homeschool has to be this or doesn't have to be that. No, it has to be whatever fits your family. And especially right now, because while your kids are stressed out, I imagine a lot of you are too, trying to figure out how you're going to make rent, pay the mortgage, feed your families on a shoestring budget while you wait for your next paycheck that may not come because you're at home. So we wanted to make ourselves available to you. We wanted to make our community available to you. So the way that we hope to do that is through our social media. We have an Instagram account that we invite you to come and follow, where we'll be making videos a lot like this one pretty often. And we will be posting things like the follow train that we posted yesterday, which I would encourage you to follow. There's a lot of families on there, really interesting families that have been homeschooling for everything from just a few months to years. And they have a lot of experience to share and a lot of ideas that might really help you quite a bit. And then I also wanted to encourage you, if you aren't on Facebook, or even if you are, find us on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. We post a lot of ideas for virtual trips to places like zoos and museums. Monterey Bay Aquarium's a big one for us. We really love it there, so we post there almost every day. And then we also post ideas for food programs for kids that are out of school right now to go and pick up here in our local area. We also want to encourage you, if you're not on Pinterest, please follow us on Pinterest. We post a lot of ideas on there, everything from how to make meals on a small budget that will feed your family healthy, and a lot of ideas for immune boosting recipes and workouts that you can do from home or in your garage or outside, and do things like weightlifting with items that are right around your house, actually. And then we also post ideas for homeschool that are ways to spark your own creativity, for ways to teach your kids, everything from using playing cards to play games that will help them with multiplication tables, to writing prompts that are funny and will keep them creative while practicing punctuation and grammar. the whole point being that you can use any of those ideas and adapt them to your grade to just keep them busy. Lots of boredom buster ideas that are just fun things that you can do together as a family. Any questions that you have, please feel free to DM us. We'd be happy to answer them. And if we don't know the answer, we'll find somebody that does. And speaking of questions, last week I got a lot of questions. And so I thought I would take a couple of minutes to just answer them. One of your questions was, how do I do my hair? I don't mean to disappoint you. I'm super lazy. I don't do my hair at all. That's my secret. I rinse it out when I'm finished with my workout to rinse the sweat out of it, but because it's so dry, I only wash it about twice a week. I use conditioner every time I rinse it. I deep condition it once a week. If it needs any leave-in or flaxseed gel, that's what I use, and I make it myself. I don't use any products on my skin or in my hair that I don't recognize the ingredients, or if I can't eat an ingredient safely, it's not going on my hair, it's not going in my skin. I don't straighten my hair because I spent a lot of years straightening it and I don't like how it smells and it takes a lot of time, so I don't do that anymore. I hope that helps. If you want the recipe, you're welcome to DM me for a flaxseed gel and I'll send it to you. It's really easy. And then another question I got was about my kids. Why don't I ever see, or they want me to post more pictures of my children? We are happy to do that. We don't post pictures of their faces and we don't post any information about their names for both safety as well as privacy reasons. And that's a decision that we made together as a family when we started this whole thing, and we'll be sticking to that. But we will be very creative about how to tell their story and take pictures of them in ways that they are comfortable with, but we'll be following their lead on that. So if you have any questions about homeschool, I'm happy to answer those. And I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.